Hello, everybody, and welcome in to WBON TV's Live at 5. I'm Michael Watkins, here with you again today as we near the end of another busy week. And today on Live at 5, we have a couple of stories out of Berea, including one that gears to help the mental stability for Berea police officers. A London man arrested for theft of a police vehicle. We'll have the details of a sexual assault case on the campus of the University of Kentucky, and drama unfolding between EKU and WKU before the two teams even take the field for the football game on Saturday. All that, plus we'll take a look back at a previous Madison Central and Southern football game and another check-in on the upcoming weather forecast. But first, in our lead story today, Mount Vernon and Brodhead fire departments cleared the scene of an apartment fire on Valley View Lane just before 9 a.m. yesterday. The caller who reported the fire advised they thought the fire was out and had evacuated the apartment. When units arrived, they located a burnt ventilation fan in the bathroom. Once the fire was determined to be out, units set up ventilation and cleared any remaining smoke from the structure before turning the structure back over to the landlord and the tenant. No injuries were reported from the fire. Well, the city of Berea will be doing a construction on the drive-through lane of City Hall beginning tomorrow, Friday, September 6th. The construction will provide a wider turn radius as vehicles are leaving the drive-through, thus making it safer. During construction, the drive-through window and payment drop box will only be accessible for walk-up use. As always, the lobby is open. However, to make paying your bill easier, you can call the pay-by phone number at 859-756-4842 or visit the website at bereautilities.merchanttransact.com. And more news out of Berea. Casey Botkin, the captain of the Berea Police Department, recently pitched a mental health and wellness plan for the city's police officers back in March during a council work session. By providing access to counseling, the city aims to enhance the well-being and effectiveness of its police officers. According to the Berea City Government Facebook page, the Berea City Council unanimously adopted a municipal order on Tuesday bolstering mental health and wellness support for the city's police officers. The order enables the Berea Police Department to augment its standards operating procedures to include paid leave for officers undergoing trauma, burnout, depression, and other mental health issues. The voluntary program was developed by Casey Botkin and administered through the Danville Counseling Center and a state-funded organization called Mend the Line. Officers will be given 2 weeks off at every 3-year milestone of employment with the BPD, allowing them to consult a counselor during that period. During the work session in March, officials explained the program will cost the city $2,200 annually. The counselors specialize in helping law enforcement officers, and Botkin reported there has been 100% participation in the program so far and that it has already yielded positive results. The program requires officers to schedule up to 2 one-hour counseling sessions during their 2-week sabbatical, and they are discouraged from talking about police work with other officers. While they are eligible for the leave every 3 years, they can be referred sooner if needed at the discretion of the department. Well, Tammy Cole is a member of Eastside Community Church, and as part of that, she has helped lead the charge of the Tracks for Packs 5K and everything that goes into it. With a look ahead to the race next Saturday and why the race is so important to the community, here's WBON TV's Gage Hill.
Next Saturday, when the runners gather at the starting line for the Tracks for Packs 5K Run Walk, it'll be the 12th year the event will have taken place. Eastside Community Church has been organizing this event, the proceeds of which go towards God's Outreach Food Pantry, helping food-insecure families receive food from schools for their kids to have over the weekend.
It's a huge big deal. If you think about it, Monday through Friday, kids are at school and they're having their lunch there, probably their breakfast there. But then the weekend comes and they go home on Friday evening and they may need some food to just kind of get them through the weekend. It's very what I would call kid-friendly food. We're talking things like, mac and cheese, ravioli, peanut butter nabs, that kind of thing that, most kids can just kind of grab and even just kind of fix themselves if they need to over the weekend.
Last year, they had over 600 runners in the race and were able to raise about $33,000 for the backpack program. Once again, that is the goal this year. Amongst the racers that sign up, there is a competition for all the Madison County schools as to who can have the most participants sign up under them.
We created a competition among the schools, so the winning school who has the most participation gets $500 on race day to take back to their school, spend it however their school decides to. But it gets hotly contested, so the competition is going on, and we have 3 or 4 of the schools each year that really kind of come in neck and neck, if you will, and want to get that $500 for their school, so that makes it fun too.
Tammy Cole is the event organizer for the race, and she spoke about the biggest differences regarding the event now versus when she first started helping out with the event.
One of the things that's happened is that the demand, the need is so much greater. In talking with the staff here at God's Outreach Food Pantry today, the numbers have just really gone up. After COVID and with inflation and different things that have happened in the community, there's a much greater need than ever before. So we find it, increasingly important to be able to raise the money to support the backpack program.
The race is set to commence at 8 a.m. Saturday, September 14th, and will begin in front of Buffalo Wild Wings in the Richmond Center. The track will circle around the shops before making its way up Goggins Lane and then back through the course to the finish line. To sign up for the Tracks for Packs 5K, visit runsignup.com/tracksforpacks. For additional information on the race, you can visit the Tracks for Packs 5K Facebook page. Reporting for WBON TV9, I'm Gage Hill.
Thanks, Gage. And I look forward to seeing everybody out there next Saturday. My plan is to mostly run the race, but we'll see as we get out there. Well, a London man is facing multiple charges after he reportedly broke into and stole items from 2 cruisers belonging to the Laurel County Sheriff's Office. Connor Patterson, age 18 of London, was arrested Tuesday night. Officials with the sheriff's office said the arrest followed an investigation into the windows being broken out of 2 cruisers and a handheld radio and turnout gear stolen at the sheriff's office. Patterson was charged with criminal mischief and theft by unlawful taking of $1,000 or more, but under $10,000. He was taken to the Laurel County Correctional Center, and the investigation is still ongoing. And Tuesday night, 2 people were arrested at the University of Kentucky for robbery. According to the arrest citation, officers were dispatched to the courtyard of Patterson Hall on the university's campus in response to a reported robbery in progress. At the scene, police located 22-year-old Corey Omarion Reyes, who told them he had a YouTube channel where he was, quote, pranking students trying to distract them, unquote. Upon further investigation, it was revealed that another person, 23-year-old Jaheim Mullins, walked up behind students and allegedly attempted to rob them using a gun that he was reportedly loaded. Surveillance footage from the scene, according to the citation, showed both Reyes and Mullins robbing students on at least 2 occasions in a short period. Mullins was charged with first-degree robbery, while Reyes was charged with 2 counts of first-degree conspiracy to commit robbery, and both were charged in the Fayette County Detention Center. We'll step aside for our first commercial break here on Live at 5. When we come back, we'll check in on the weather forecast and look ahead to what's in store for the big football game between Madison Central and Madison Southern tomorrow. We'll be right back on Live at 5. Are you tired of the same food options when you're trying to decide what's for dinner? Let Mammut Bar and Grill in Richmond ease that burden. Their one-of-a-kind menu offers fine Mexican options, plus burgers, a large selection of sandwiches and wraps, pasta, steaks, seafood, and a full list of appetizers. You can please everyone on your guest list with a trip to Mammut Bar and Grill, located in Richmond at 2187 Lexington Road, across from Whitehall Elementary School.
I'm Michelle, And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in. We can't wait to see ya.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Hey everyone, Jeremy here with the Red Poppy. We're not your typical small business. We're a full floral and gift boutique, plus serve coffee and refreshers, and we have several food options as well. Stop by our convenient drive-thru on your way to work or let us deliver. Like us on Facebook and join us live at 5 each Friday where we give away great gifts. So far this year, we've given away a trip to Vegas, a trip for 4 to Disney World, and lots more. Come see us anytime and take advantage of our full menu at the Red Poppy, 5006 Atwood Drive, Suite 1 in Richmond.
Back here on Live at 5, and it was another hot one today. And as we get closer to the weekend, we are all geared up for cooler weather and maybe even some fall temperatures. Of course, with the big football game tomorrow, we're hoping for better weather and no delays, which wasn't the case for either team last week. And as we check in with Sam Ryan today, he'll give us an update on what to expect as we head out to Berea tomorrow evening.
Hi, thanks, Michael, and welcome, everyone. We have the big rivalry matchup tomorrow, Madison Central versus Madison South, and we'll have a chance at maybe an isolated shower out here. Of course, we've got the 2-0 versus the 0-2, looking for the first win, Madison South, and so we'll be live at 7 o'clock and kick off at 7:30. See those temperatures staying mild out here, and we'll have light winds. We'll see a 15% chance of an isolated shower, much better chance after 10 o'clock heading into the overnight. We're timing out this front up here to the northwest. We've been dealing with some fair weather skies over the last several days. And as we head into our Friday, still mild, still plenty of sunshine. It's into the overnight and maybe Saturday morning. We could have a lingering drip out there, but really Saturday, once that cold front moves through, it's just going to feel like fall outside Saturday. With winds out of the north, a little breezy, major drop in humidity, and that's where you get the feel like autumn. So that lasts all the way through Tuesday, and then another warm-up expected towards the end of next week. So 80s, upper 80s out here for the afternoon here Friday, and that dew point temperature, again, just dropping off a cliff down into the low 40s. And we'll have overnight lows. That's where you really feel the chill. Afternoon should be fairly mild, but you might need a light jacket if you're an early riser heading out the door. Technically, up to our north, there is a marginal threat for strong wind gusts. I think it's going to be tough. There's not a lot of moisture with this. It's riding right and behind the front. There it is, plowing through. See you right around 10 o'clock, maybe 9, 10 o'clock. We see a couple of those. And then we'll just be left over with lots of sunshine for our Saturday. 69 for a high. Big swing in temperatures here. And again, the humidity just plummets. We'll be in the mid 40s for a few nights, Saturday night, Sunday night. Michael, back to you.
Thanks, Sam, and I'm loving that fall weather that's on the horizon. Well, folks, if you want to keep up to date with the weather forecast each and every single day, you can check us out online, WBONTV.com, or you can also visit the WBON TV Facebook page. Well, in sports this week, we've been discussing the EKU versus WKU football games set to take place on Saturday as the Battle of the Bluegrass rivalry is renewed. However, over the last couple of days, an added twist has been thrown into the mix. Western Kentucky University will host the Colonels in Bowling Green for the Hilltoppers home opener, but just days before the matchup, Western announced a change in the team's uniform. WKU football finalized its home game themes in July and started promoting the whiteout early this week via social media to encourage fans to wear white to support their team, who were also supposed to be in all-white uniforms. However, Western Kentucky Athletics released a statement on Wednesday stating that the Tops will no longer be in all-white. Instead, the team will be in red jerseys due to EKU exercising its right as the visiting team to wear white. EKU football's X account posted their own uniform combination before WKU announced the change, which caused a lot of controversy ahead of the matchup. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. Eastern Time in Bowling Green, and you can listen to all the action on the flagship station for Colonel Sports 100.7 The Coyote. That's a big deal there in sports, and we got another big rivalry game to talk about. We'll look back at the last time Madison Central and Madison Southern faced off in football in Berea when we come back in today's Sports Report on Live at 5.
Hey y'all, it's Sawyer.
And Gus and Petey.
From Hicks and Punson, Kentucky lawyers.
Sawyer, can I ask you a question? If size matters, why did David beat Goliath?
That's because it's not the size of the dog in the fight that matters, it's the size of the fight in the dog. If you've been hurt in an accident and want local lawyers who will fight for you, call Mr. Josh Nydad yet.
Call 859-777-7000 or visit honestdealers.com.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Are you looking for a brand new SUV that won't break the bank? Look no farther than Jack Burford Chevrolet, home of the newly redesigned 2024 Trax. Bigger, bolder, more refined, and starting under $25,000, the new Chevy Trax is really upped its game. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see everything this new Trax has to offer.
CT Diesel Performance is now located at 2269 Enterprise Drive off Duncannon Lane in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff have moved to help better serve their customers to a bigger and better location and are here to still offer you the best in getting your vehicle to its peak performance. At CT Diesel Performance, they service all your automotive needs. No job is too big or too small. Like CT Diesel Performance on Facebook to learn more about CT Diesel Performance. Now located at 2269 Enterprise Drive in Richmond.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
It's in the air. All the sights, the sounds, all the excitement
Makes the kids!
of high school sports is coming. The Madison Central Indians travel to Berea to take on the Madison Southern Eagles Friday night. It's the WBON TV Game of the Week. see it live at 7 p.m. on WBON TV 9.
Well, there isn't just going to be a rivalry renewed on the gridiron at the college level this weekend. There will also be one held on the gridiron at the high school level tomorrow between Madison Central and Madison Southern. As we prep for the game tomorrow, we'll look back at a WBON TV instant classic from a couple of years ago when the last time the Indians faced off against the Eagles down in Berea.
What they're going to do, throw it to Etheridge in the flat. He breaks a tackle, he's breaking up the sideline. 10-5, touchdown, Jay Sean Etheridge, and the Madison Southern Eagles lead the Central Indians early here in the first quarter.
Pitching it out to Eads. Eads cuts it back, has a first down and more. Eads inside the 20-yard line. And Madison Central for the second time tonight in the red zone. Now running option near side. Hagan will fake the pitch out, keep it himself. Harrison will dive and get into the end zone. A little offense right back up to the line of scrimmage. Harrison in the shotgun. To Eads, touchdown. Madison Central Indians take the lead for the first time tonight. This time it's Brock Eads running one into the end zone from 2.5 yards out. And the Indians lead it now 13-8.
Takes the snap, he looks right, he's going to throw deep. It's going to be caught. Taken into the end zone for a touchdown. There's a flag on the play.
There is laundry on the field. We'll see if this stands.
Big kick, big moment. The snap to Chambers, the kick is up. And it's good.
Southern puts up 3 points to take the lead in overtime right before Central Indians get their turn.
What a kick from Avery Davidson.
Let's see if they give it to Eads. I would expect Eads to run it far side. And he will. And Nate Eads will get into the end zone, and Madison Central will win the Battle of Madison County tonight in a game that you hate to see anybody walk away as a loser. But Madison Central will knock off the Eagles 20-17. That game was a lot of fun 2 years ago. We'll see if they can duplicate it tomorrow night. The Eagles will look to get their first win of the season. Madison Central will look to stay undefeated. We'll have it all for you right here on WBON TV beginning at 7 o'clock. Step aside for our final commercial break on Live at 5, folks. Don't go anywhere.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, and Samantha Burford as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. on WBON Channel 9 and on radio at Y92.5, V99.3, and WKXO Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Aero Auto Glass, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with a new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
Heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
Watch The Real McCoys weekdays at 9:30 a.m. on Heartland.
Family known as the Real McCoys.
Watch Laugh-In on Retro TV Mondays through Thursdays at 10 p.m. and Saturdays at 8.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Back here on Live at 5, and this past Tuesday, University of Kentucky police received a report of a sexual assault case on the campus. According to the officials, the assault, which reportedly involved strangulation, occurred on August 29th at around 9:30 p.m. in the victim's room at Shelgren Hall. Police say that the victim and the suspect are students at UK and that they knew each other. An investigation is ongoing. That is all that we know about the incident at this moment, but as more information does become available, we will update with that information. Folks, don't forget it's a busy weekend of sports. We have the big high school football game on the airwaves for you tomorrow, and then EKU, WKU on Saturday. I'll have the call for the high school game tomorrow, along with the EKU tailgate show 90 minutes before kickoff on Saturday for the big Battle of the Bluegrass as well. So be sure to tune in, and we'll also have one more Live at 5 for you tomorrow as well. Thanks for joining us this week, folks. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow on WBON TV 9.